Odin, the Allfather, powerful god of the Norse. He gives strength to warriors. But did you know Odin loves knowledge more than anything? He'd do anything for it. He even sacrificed one of his eyes for a sip from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. That's how much he craved knowledge. This thirst for wisdom defines him. Odin is never satisfied. He always seeks more. More knowledge, more stories. He travels through the 9 worlds, learning their secrets. His thirst for knowledge is a lesson for us. It reminds us to always be curious, to never stop learning and exploring. Odin doesn't just sit on a throne. He travels, he explores, he walks among mortals and gods, always searching, always learning. He wanders in disguise, a wanderer with a story. He seeks knowledge, hidden wisdom, and forgotten lore. He talks to everyone, listening to their tales. From giants, he learns the secrets of the cosmos. From dwarves, the magic of crafting powerful objects. He even tricks Loki, the trickster god, to gain knowledge. Odin's constant wandering shows us that wisdom is everywhere. We just need to open our eyes, our ears, and our minds to find it. Wisdom comes at a price. It is not something that can be easily obtained or taken for granted. It demands a level of commitment and sacrifice that few are willing to give. Odin knows this better than anyone. As the Allfather of the Norse gods, he was always in search of greater knowledge and understanding. His quest for wisdom was relentless and all-consuming. He sacrificed his eye for a single drink from the well of wisdom. This act alone speaks volumes about his determination. But that wasn't all. The well, guarded by Mimir, required a sacrifice of immense value, and Odin's eye was the price he paid. He also hung himself from Yggdrasil, the world tree, for 9 days and nights. This was no ordinary tree. It connected the 9 worlds and was the axis of the cosmos. Hanging from it was a test of endurance and willpower. Wounded by his own spear, he suffered to understand the runes, the ancient Norse alphabet. Each rune held a secret, a piece of the puzzle that made up the universe. The pain he endured was a testament to his unwavering resolve. These sacrifices show Odin's dedication to knowledge. They were not mere acts of desperation, but calculated decisions to gain the wisdom he so desperately sought. He was willing to endure any pain, any hardship, for a chance to learn. His journey was fraught with challenges, but each obstacle only strengthened his resolve. Odin's story teaches us that true knowledge requires sacrifice. It is a reminder that the path to wisdom is not easy, but it is worth every effort. His sacrifices were not just for himself, but for the benefit of all who would come after him. It might mean stepping outside our comfort zone, facing our fears, or giving up something precious. In our own lives, we may not need to sacrifice an eye or hang from a tree, but the principle remains the same. True wisdom and understanding come at a cost, and it is up to us to decide if we are willing to pay it. Whether it's dedicating time to study, working tirelessly towards a goal, or making personal sacrifices, the pursuit of wisdom is a journey that demands much from us. But in the end, the rewards of knowledge and understanding are immeasurable. The peace and clarity that come with true wisdom are worth every sacrifice. Just as Odin's sacrifices brought him unparalleled knowledge, our own efforts can lead us to a deeper understanding of the world and ourselves. Odin's legacy is a powerful reminder that the price of wisdom is high, but the rewards are eternal. His story continues to inspire us to seek knowledge, no matter the cost. Odin is not just a warrior or a king. He is a multifaceted deity, embodying wisdom, knowledge, and the profound mysteries of the cosmos. He is a god of poetry and magic, weaving the fabric of reality with his words and spells. He understands the power of words, stories, and spells. Each word he speaks, each story he tells, is imbued with a magic that transcends time and space. The runes he learned hold the secrets of the universe. These ancient symbols are not just letters, but keys to unlocking the mysteries of existence. With them, he could see the past, present, and future. The runes granted him a vision that pierced the veil of time, allowing him to understand the intricate web of fate. He used this knowledge to guide his people. His wisdom was a beacon, illuminating the path for his followers through the darkest of times. He also loved poetry, the art of storytelling. For Odin, poetry was not just an art form, but a sacred practice, a way to connect with the divine. He inspired poets and skalds, the storytellers of the Vikings, filling them with tales of gods and heroes. His presence was a muse, igniting the creative fires within them. These storytellers recounted epic sagas, their words echoing through the halls of time, preserving the legacy of their people. Odin's connection to language reminds us of its power. His single, all-seeing eye symbolizes the deep insight and wisdom that comes from understanding the true nature of words. Words can inspire, heal, and even change the course of destiny. They are more than mere sounds. They are vessels of power and intention. Like Odin, we should use them wisely. In our own lives, we can harness the power of language to create, to heal, and to transform our world. Let us remember the lessons of Odin, the god of runes and poetry, and strive to speak with wisdom and purpose. For in the end, it is through our words that we leave our mark on the world, just as Odin has done through the ages. Let us honor his legacy by embracing the magic of words and the wisdom they hold. When winter comes, Odin rides through the sky. The cold winds howl, and the night is filled with an eerie silence, broken only by the thunderous gallop of Sleipnir, his eight-legged steed. The sky darkens, and the stars seem to hide, knowing that the master of the wild hunt is on the move. He leads the wild hunt, a ghostly procession of warriors and beasts. These spectral figures, both men and wolves, follow him through the stormy night, their forms barely visible through the swirling snow and mist. They are the spirits of the fallen, bound to Odin's will, and they ride with him, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. This is not a time for celebration. The wild hunt brings a sense of dread and foreboding. Villagers lock their doors and whisper prayers, hoping to avoid the gaze of the All-Father and his spectral entourage. The winter nights are long and filled with fear, as the sound of the hunt echoes through the valleys and forests. The wild hunt is a harbinger of war, famine, and death. It is said that wherever Odin and his hunt appear, disaster is sure to follow. Crops fail, livestock perish, and the land is plunged into chaos. The warriors of the hunt are relentless, and their presence is a grim reminder of the fragility of life. It's a stark reminder of the harsh realities of life and the ever-present cycle of destruction and renewal. In Norse mythology, the wild hunt symbolizes the inevitable end that comes for all things, but also the promise of rebirth. The old must be swept away to make room for the new, and the hunt is a part of this eternal cycle. But the wild hunt also serves a purpose. It is not merely a force of destruction, but also one of collection and preparation. Odin, the wise and all-seeing, uses the hunt to gather the souls of the bravest warriors, those who have proven themselves in battle and are worthy of a place in his hall. Odin gathers the souls of fallen warriors. The Valkyries, his fierce and loyal maidens, assist him in this task. They ride alongside the hunt, seeking out the souls of those who have died with honor. These chosen ones are taken from the battlefield and brought to Valhalla, where they will join the ranks of the honored dead. He takes them to Valhalla, his grand hall, where they will feast and prepare for Ragnarok, the final battle. In Valhalla, the warriors are treated to endless feasts and revelry, but they also train and ready themselves for the day when they will be called upon to fight once more. It is a place of both joy and duty, where the greatest heroes of the past and present come together. Through the wild hunt, Odin reminds us of our mortality. The sight of the hunt in the sky is a powerful reminder that death is always near, and that we must live our lives with courage and purpose. The Norse people understood this well, and their funeral rituals reflect a deep respect for the cycle of life and death. He teaches us to face death with courage and honor, knowing that our deeds in life will echo in eternity. The stories of the wild hunt and the warriors who ride with Odin inspire us to live bravely, to fight for what we believe in, and to honor those who have gone before us. In the end, it is not the fear of death that defines us, but the way we choose to meet it. Odin does not ride alone. He has his Valkyries, warrior maidens who soar over battlefields. They choose who lives and who dies. They guide the souls of the bravest warriors to Valhalla. These women are fierce and strong, loyal servants of Odin. The Valkyries represent Odin's will. They ensure that only the most courageous warriors reach Valhalla. They are a symbol of honor, courage, and loyalty. They teach us that true strength lies not just in physical prowess, but also in courage, determination, and selflessness. Even Odin, the mighty Allfather, is not immune to fate. He knows that Ragnarok, the end of the world, is coming. He knows he is destined to die. He will fall to Fenrir, the monstrous wolf. But he does not despair. He faces his fate with courage. Odin knows that Ragnarok is not just the end, it's also a new beginning. From the ashes of the old world, a new world will rise. Odin's acceptance of his fate teaches us a valuable lesson. We must face our own challenges, even the inevitable, with courage and dignity. Odin's stories still resonate today. He appears in books, movies, and video games. He inspires artists and writers. His thirst for knowledge, his willingness to sacrifice, and his acceptance of fate continue to fascinate us. He embodies the human desire to understand ourselves and the world around us. Odin's stories, passed down through generations, still have the power to teach us. They remind us of the importance of courage, wisdom, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness. Odin is a god of contradictions. He is a warrior and a poet, a king and a wanderer. He is wise and cunning, but also ruthless and unforgiving. He is a complex figure. He embodies both the best and worst aspects of humanity. He is a reminder that we are all capable of great and terrible things. Odin's complexity makes him a fascinating character to study. He challenges us to look beyond simple labels and to embrace the full spectrum of human experience. Odin's stories have survived for centuries. His thirst for knowledge, his sacrifices, and his acceptance of fate still resonate with us. He teaches us about courage, wisdom, and the importance of facing our destiny. Even in the face of the unknown, Odin inspires us to seek knowledge, embrace life, and face our fears with courage. His stories remind us that even in darkness, there is always hope, and that even the gods are not above the power of fate. What do you think about Odin? Was he the All-Father, trickster, or something else entirely? Let us know in the comments. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to watch more content like this, then be sure to check out these next videos on your screen. Thanks for watching.